The sweet aromas of the apple fritter, cinnamon roll, and blueberry muffin are hard to resist. So making it home without reaching in your McDonald's bag is no easy task. But nothing worth doing is easy. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's.
Is getting a University of Alberta MBA degree worth it? Oh, heck yeah! It'll be hard work. But if you have designs on making a difference in the world of business, we can help you get where you want to go. In addition to developing your business acumen and leadership skills, you'll be able to tailor your studies to your schedule and area of focus. It's what makes the U of A the right choice for your MBA. Apply now at uab.ca/MBA.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Hey yo, what is up guys, and welcome to another awesome episode of Vigilantes Radio Live, right here on iHeartRadio, and I'm your host, Deanie. We have another special guest for you guys, but before we get to that, I just want to tell you, in an instant, your attitude can change. When you decide to change it, it requires no money, no technical skill or knowledge, no superpower, no preparation, no physical strength. You don't need anyone else's consent or assistance. It is free and easy and quickly accomplished. When your attitude is holding you back, when it is making you miserable, when it is working against your efforts, change it. Just change it. Just like a pair of socks. They get wet, you take them off, you put some warm ones on, and you're all better. So realize that a positive perspective will add value to any situation, and it costs you absolutely nothing. In fact, it pays to be positive. You can then clearly see opportunity. You can see how to capitalize on it. You'll engender the support, respect, and admiration of others. You'll be getting things done rather than worrying about how things are. People start to call you the cool head because nothing worries you or makes you frail or makes you run around in desperation, because you have the power to change how you feel in any situation. You have the power to change your attitude. And your attitude is one of the most powerful tools available to you. You can control and direct it, and it can change the world for you. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain by being positive right now, no matter what is going on. Take a moment to inject yourself with a winning attitude. It will steadily lead you to a winning reality. Take that from me, Diddy Mussolini. That is my word, and word is bond.
Yo, hello and welcome to another incredible episode of Behind the Mind series, where we dive into the universe of the people who create these marvelous aspirations. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. Big ups to my folks who are Indigos, Crystalline, or the Starseeds, and for my Vigilantes audience family. And of course, my hooligans, and shout out to my people who are vegetarian, pescatarian, or vegans. We are averaging over 41,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 7 solid years. I appreciate all of you guys who have been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we are still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, education, news, art, films, and research in every aspect. And we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award-winning artists, nominees, to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology revolutionaries, educators, visual artists, from authors to professors, and vampires. Or people think they're vampires. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and chat with Deanie. So check it out to book an interview or to appear on my other show, Skeptics. Email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That's V as in Victor. Or you can email me at chatwithdeanie@onlyonemediagroup.com. We hope to get the stories behind these unique people and give them a chance to tell their truth to us and the universe. That's Vigilantes Radio purpose. You know the number to dial: 701-801-9813. Share that number with your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from my website, onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the homepage, you can slap that go live button and you'll be right here live in the mix and in the chat room with all of us. So feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much. And as always, all episodes are available for free download. You can grab it from either Spreaker.com/onlyonemediagroup, iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, Castbox, Player FM, YouTube, or any app from the Google Play or iTunes Store, or over at our website. I've conducted over 1,000 interviews and counting.
Hi, this is Ron with myunclebuysHouses.com, and I buy houses for cash. If you own a house and want to sell it fast at a fair price, call me at 1-833-UNC-BUYS. I can pay cash and close in as little as 7 days. I buy houses in any condition, any price range, and any location. I am a private real estate investor who buys several houses a month, and I want to buy more. I buy inherited houses, divorce houses, behind in payment houses. I even buy my tenant won't pay the rent houses. Do you own a house that is trashed and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great, because I love buying junk houses. I buy vacant houses, abandoned houses, condemned houses, even foreclosure houses. If you own a house and want to sell it fast, go to myunclebuysHouses.com or give me a call at 1-833-UNC-BUYS. That's 1-833-UNC-BUYS.
All right. Welcome back to the show, guys. You're listening to VRL, that is Vigilantes Radio Live, right here on iHeartRadio. Go ahead and text your buddy right now and tell them to tune in. And if they don't, they're a loser or lame or something to that sort. But, don't be mean about it. Just tell them. Text them right now. And then also text them our Cash App, that is $, Only One Media Group, if they want to join the cause and help us stay independent, right? Yep. All right, so we have another artist for you guys. One is from Canada. Canada has been producing a lot of dope artists as of lately. I would say 5 to 7 years now. We've been getting some great artists out of Canada. Definitely. I heard Charlemagne say that Drake's reign is coming to an end, or has ended already, like 4 years ago. And that says a lot. So anyway, let's go ahead and welcome our next guest to the show. He goes by the name It's Your Boy Gavril Balane. Hope I pronounced that correctly. Yo, what is up, man? Welcome to the show.
Hey, great to be here. Coach Denny, right?
Yep, you can call me Coach Denny.
Oh, no.
Just cracking,
man. Denny, or whatever. Oh, just chilling out, found a quiet place. Real excited, very nervous. One of my first radio interviews here, so.
Oh, man. Well, it's going to be like two old friends catching up. And,
oh, yeah.
I could tell there's a lot of excitement, especially surrounding this album of yours. So tell us, man, so that we can get excited too, man. What is this album about?
Oh, this album, The Empty Space Between My Ears. Kind of like self-explanatory in the name, right? Just the fact that I seem to make the same mistakes over and over again, right? Like, kind of like when they say, he's got nothing between the ears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that. And, yeah, it's just a tale of my shortcomings, misadventures, and misfortunes. Just Like, it's a whole story. You listen to it start to finish, and the moods jump a lot, and people may think at first, they're like, oh, well, why is it jumping so much? The story doesn't really make much sense, but it will all be clear in the end. Just kind of jumping between different loves, losses, stuff like that. There's just a lot of pain, and it's real personal.
Absolutely, man. Pain, man. Pain. I always say this, and I still believe it. Pain is the best source for the best music, because it put us
totally.
at our most vulnerable state, to where we're spilling out all kind of, feelings and emotions, and words are just coming out and rhyming, and
exactly.
and it's such an awesome piece of work. Let me ask you this. What story from your experience in life has made it on record or on a track, that you feel like is your most profound work?
Most profound works. One of the ones that's, I don't know if it's most profound, but the one that's most personal to me and tells a really kind of heartbreaking tale is Tale of the Peasant and Princess, which is why it's titled in that way, right? Like, she really was like the princess and I was the peasant. And that story to me, just sometimes when I'm listening to it again, I forget I wrote it. So I'm just sitting here like, oh wow, this is really relatable, and like it makes me want to cry. I'm just like, that's me. Like, all that's real. It hurts so much, right? Like, this girl, I was gonna marry her. She was but things just didn't work out. But that's life, right? And that's what the song entails, is kind of going back through the memory. It's probably one of the best ones, in my opinion.
Yeah, it has to be great, man, for you to forget that you wrote it, and you experienced those emotions from it. Like, you went through it and it's like, oh yeah, wait, I did go through it. I wrote that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty dope, man. That happened in music, definitely. Are you over the event?
Oh, totally not. I mean, I was able to make an album, and it's been a long time of healing, but like, it's really hard to get over some things, right? Everyone takes pain differently. So whenever someone tells me, like, I don't know, let's say it's been like months or even whatever years, like someone tells me, they're like, oh, I'm still not over my ex, I'm not going to sit there and laugh at them, right? Because some people, they'll take that pain differently, and they heal differently, and sometimes it takes people longer, and that's fine,
Absolutely. As an artist, exploring your way through the industry, how do you deal with things like that?
Feeling through it. It's just really just making more music on it, right? Like, the reason why, like, I kind of forgot, like, I would write some things is that, like, I would just keep, like, it's my outlet, right? I would put a lot of emotion and sadness into it, and a lot of songs that would even be freestyled, not even written, and then it would just go out and then be completed and then finished. And then sometimes I kind of, like, black out during it, in a way. Like, not literally black out, but you get what I mean.
Right, yeah. Cool deal. So, the album, The Empty Space Between My Ears, how many tracks did you give us?
Ooh, I gave you a good 11 songs, not as much as the last album. Actually, well, the last album was still 13, but two of them were skits, so relatively the same as the last album. Good amount of list time, around 30-ish minutes. So, yeah. May as well listen.
How long did it take you to build this project?
It was actually a fun fact on the project is that two of the songs, like, some of the songs were actually made for a whole nother project, but then that was a scrap project. So really, it's been made throughout the months of 2020. Was just working on this album, putting all these songs together, which I didn't realize some songs would even be on the album, right? And just it's a big passion project. Took about a year, less than.
Awesome. Are any guest features on there?
No, just me. Other than I work with a lot of talented, actually. Could I shout them out real quick? Just a bunch of talented producers. Yeah. Big shout out to Mila Moon. She's a producer on YouTube. Same with Beats by Con, Prod Kale, and Caps Control. Like, a lot of those, like, without them, I wouldn't be able to get this album together. But yeah, I just have to get that out because they deserve their credit too. Other than those guys are really the only features. Yeah, if you think about it.
Yes, sir. So with this album, what's different about this project versus the one, its predecessor?
Ooh, how it's different would be, instead of it being so kind of too sad, it's more of a sadness with an uplifting factor to it. The last one had a lot of more sadness, but not doesn't have songs like Yeah, No or Mr. Ashtray Heart. Like this is a different ballpark, this whole album. So the moods change from sad to more moody and uplifting in ways.
Absolutely. All right, man. From looking at your pictures on Instagram, you wouldn't think that you make, sad music or heartbreak music.
Yeah.
I won't even call it that. I won't put that in the box. But more of like real heartfelt stories. Is that done on purpose, or is what are you telling the world?
To be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to this social media stuff, right? Like, I'm not a big social media person. I never really was even before this, but I realized you have to, right? In the music industry, even anything with artistry, right? You have to kind of put yourself out there, even though you don't really know what you're doing. Like, I have a TikTok account too, but like I haven't made anything. Like, how do you make funny stuff? I don't really know. That's why I seem a little odd and just in all the stuff I put. But I'm just trying to be me, but also show the music. Yeah.
Absolutely. So I also mentioned, man, that what Charlemagne said about Drake. I don't know if you caught that comment that he made. I think it was.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. How do you feel about it? Is the Drake era really over?
Being honest, like Drake, like he's on top there. He's not the best rapper of all time, but like he is one of the greatest, I believe. So I think he'll still be up there for years to come, because he just has the ability to freaking just make a song, a single, and then just have it pop in immediately. Like it just off rip, just real fast. And then not many artists can do that. Like, even when he features on songs, he boosts those songs incredibly. But I think he still has a few more years. He's got it, or maybe forever. Who knows?
Absolutely, man. So you're also, not only are you an artist, but you're also a musician. What instruments have you started learning or learned?
Right now, not too many. I mean, I did clarinet for a while in like elementary to high school, just like a few years of that. Other than that, I'm working on getting my keyboarding skills up, sprucing those up, and working on guitar. I got a guitar recently too, so just trying to broaden my horizons, become more of a musical guy, so to speak.
Yeah. So soon you'll be producing records for your albums, right?
Oh yeah, that's the plan. I love to make some really crazy experimental stuff in the future.
Do we get any of your tracks on this new album?
No, not yet. But I did have something in the works with a buddy of mine. It's still very low key, but that was before lockdown and everything like that. So you'll be hearing some more extra stuff, little tease in the future from me. So some made stuff by us, but other than that, yeah, nothing. It's just me doing my mixing and then everything else other than the beat.
Absolutely. And you're still fairly new to this music industry thing that we have.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, you just got started not too long ago. You even entered a music competition back in 2019 and beat out so many people, like 16,000. That's incredible, man.
Yeah.
What kind of pressure were you feeling in those moments? Congratulations, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it was a big. Being honest, like I've been submitting to so many things, right? And like, I've even heard you say it at the start of this broadcast. You were saying, the motivational stuff, and like, you got to really stay motivated, and you got to keep your mind going forward, because a lot of the things I've submitted to people, like it's a bust, right? But that shouldn't discourage you. And that type of pressure I was under, like being honest, I wasn't even worried about it, because I didn't think I would make it in the first place. I just shot my shot, and then next thing you know, I got an email from them like a few months later, and then saying I'm semifinals. I'm like, whoa, semifinals, wow. And then they just said, feel hyped because you beat out this many people. I'm like, whoa. So that's just crazy. But pressure-wise, it should be there, but I wasn't expecting it.
Absolutely, man. All right, so let's back it up a little bit, man, and kind of get inside look on your life growing up, and how you really jumped into music 5 years ago.
Yeah, well, where would you like me to start on that? Long story.
And any point of the timeline is fine with me. I love stories.
Oh, okay. Well, I got plenty. I sometimes ramble, but yeah. Well, I remember it started as a hobby. Like 5 years ago, I remember. Like even before then, I never really made music for people. I did it more so. Like going back to Drake, I remember you mentioned Drake. Like his one of the first songs I ever made was a remix of Pound Cake, but it wasn't recorded. It was just written. Like I heard the beat, I was like, "Whoa, this is groundbreaking." I had to find the beat, then I started writing stuff to it, and then the bug, like that itch, like started. I had to, like with a lot of different songs, just hearing beats, like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and I listen to this, and it was just for fun. Like I have a whole notebook full of different songs that I like remix that no one will probably see or hear, and that's how it started on that end. It just through writing remixes of songs I really enjoy, like Dumbfounded too, a few obscure rappers, stuff like that. And then, I only really got into rap a few years back too. I was more of a pop guy, but that was when I was much younger. And then I fully appreciated the storytelling and the pain and then the beautiful aspects of hip hop and rap that there is.
Yeah, absolutely, man. All right, so we're getting ready to play your single. It's called Yeah, No. Kind of tell us about this song.
Ooh. The funny thing about this, Denny, is that, the people think it's just a title, right? That's actually a quote. Yeah, no. For the girl I wrote it for. She, unfortunately, just went with a yeah, no. And that's what really it's about. It's supposed to get her attention, like, I'm not really good at expressing myself. Maybe I may as well do it through music. Wrote a song for this girl, Casey, as the song is called, as she's called in the song. And then she said, yeah, no. Like publicly, which kind of sucks, but that's the funny fact of the song. Even a lot of people who've listened to it were like, oh, that's a real girl. I was like, oh yeah. I wouldn't be able to write something so like, hey, la di da, if it wasn't. But yeah, that's a little bit about the song. Bedroom pop type vibe, something I haven't done before, and hopefully you guys like it.
All right, guys, here it is. Yeah, no. Here we go. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Da 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 da. Girl, you drive me crazy, but I know I'm a fool. I've been watching, listening, waiting here for you. Give me a chance, oh, won't you dance underneath the moonlight? We could dance for all night long. Give me a chance, oh, won't you dance underneath the streetlights? We could dance for all night long. Casey, baby, don't you run around, don't you run around my heart. Casey, date me, I know you don't know me, but I think you like my style. I'm falling backwards just thinking about you. I think that it's pretty wild. Girl, I love your smile. It seems to melt my heart. Girl, it's been a while since someone's grabbed my heart. Give me a chance, oh, won't you dance underneath the moonlight? We could dance for all night long. Give me a chance, oh, won't you dance underneath the streetlights? We could dance for all night long. Casey, I hope you see the real me. Casey, those eyes so green, I feel funky. Girl, it's kind of awkward, but I think that you're fine. Girl, I hope you like me. Come hit up my line. Casey, your beauty gets the best of me. Casey, won't you give me a chance? Casey, 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 date me.
All right. Welcome back, guys. That was Yeah, No. All right, with that, let's go ahead and bring our special guest back on. All right, man. I like it.
Oh, thank you.
For sure, man. So what's the plan for the rest of this year? I know we're like 4 days in, but what you got on the horizon?
Ooh, it's probably going to keep making some more different sounds and different types of music, and then maybe try to do some performing when the time comes. I was really planning on it last year, but that's just like for everyone else. It's not a fun time, but you got to make the most of it. So I'll just keep looking forward and just trying to do my best as always.
Absolutely, man. What's your favorite cover song that you kind of warm up to?
Favorite cover song to warm up to? Like in total, just like any type of song I would kind of warm up to?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I'd probably have to say one song that fits my vocal range fairly well would be Paul Anka's "Put Your Head on My Shoulder," which sounds very random. It's like, oh, well, why that song? It's such a different era, but that one really gets my vocal cords warmed up, and I don't have to strain too hard on it.
Absolutely. All right, man. Well, classic. Yeah. Well, before we let you go, let our listeners know where they can connect with you online.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm trying to be more active on Twitter. TikTok eventually when I can think of ways to get in there. And YouTube soon also, which I'll be putting some more content up on very soon. And that's really the gist of it. Just you can find me on all those locations: YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all under the name It's Your Boy Gavril Balane. That's really it.
All right, man. Well, I want to thank you once again for being our awesome guest. I just want you to take care, man, and stay safe out there. Keep it pumping.
Oh, thank you. Likewise. How'd I do, by the way? Was this my first radio interview here?
Like a true professional, man.
All right, thanks. That's comforting to hear. Well, again, thank you for the opportunity. This was great.
Yes, sir.
Well, you take care of yourself,
Take care, man. You too. Have a great night.
Good night.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio Live. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab it from either Spreaker.com/only1mediagroup, Spotify, Castbox, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, the app Podcast Addict, or over at our website, which again is only1mediagroup.com, and that goes for every single show that we've ever aired. If you like to request some music or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@only1mediagroup.com. That is V as in Victor. And here's my disclaimer: we are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, scratch all of that, because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Just kidding. On behalf of myself, Denny, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word, because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Snapchat, TikTok, at all social media sites, as well as Spreaker, YouTube, we always follow back. Okay, well, just remember to put yourself into everything that you do and never stop investing in yourself. Peace, love, grilled cheese, and talk with you later.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.
Before you drive the all-new Nissan Rogue, you gotta ask yourself, how rogue are you gonna go? We talking be one with nature in the desert rogue? Go snowshoeing in Alaska rogue? Or take the long way home just because kind of rogue? Just a question, but with 5 available drive modes, you're sure to find the answer.
Go rogue in the all-new, fiercely reimagined 2021 Nissan Rogue, now with the most standard safety features in its class. See Owner's Manual for important safety information. Auto Pacific segmentation. 2021 Nissan Rogue versus latest in market competitors. Base models compared.
There are many facts you might not know. For example, did you know lobsters have been known to come back to life after an overnight freeze? Did you know giraffes use their 21-inch long tongues to clean their own ears? And most importantly, did you know using cannabis when you're under 25 years old can actually affect the development of your brain? When it comes to cannabis, there's more to know. Visit aglc.ca/cannabisfacts.